Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, everyone, wherever you are around the cosmos. AJ Dodgestar, reporting for duty, and oh, I can hear an echo. Whoopsie. There we go. We got the mute tab. Scuff start. Wouldn't be a Dodgestar stream without some kind of scuff start. One thing I do want to check though is the audio balanced well enough. Like, is the background BGM audible enough? I know it's super quiet. I decided to just keep it just the BGM I use on the intro and the BRB screen. I've been having issues when I use the playlist that songs will randomly get flagged, even though they're royalty free ones. It's like people trying to claim them as their own. And you have to go through a whole palaver of like, hey, report it to the rights holder, and then you let to Twitch, and yada. And it's like, I'll use the song I know has no issues. Just keep that and repeat. Because it's a very gentle song, which I might turn back up. I can barely hear it. There we go. It's 5%. Yeah. It's been at least a month since I last did a build stream. My microphone's too far away. Because last time we built the one leg of the RG new Gundam. I did panel line as well at the same time. That's probably why it took us a while to do. Because even the inner frame is panel lined. Didn't mean to bend the ankle. Oh no, camera, don't go. Yeah, I've got that part splits open as well. Keep the leg far enough back. There's like an extra ankle joint in there. Yeah, there we go. Just see inside a little bit. And then leg, one bend, other bend, big bend. Look at the beauty of the real grade. Magnificent. I could literally kneel down, which I think's kind of crazy. Actually, you know what? That'd be really good if you had the base jabber it has at the start of Charge Counterattack when it shows up. Well, not at the start of the movie, but when it uses to get into the battle. You could literally have it crash down on it. I love it. I'm gonna stand that back up. Yeah. Lock that back in place. Wait, how does this go again? There we go. There's a secondary joint there. And click back in place. There we go. One perfectly normal standing up leg. But yeah, real grades are freaking amazing. Their internal structure. Even the earlier ones, if people say, oh my god, early real grade syndrome, they're still fun. Yeah, they make me a little bit more fragile. Yeah. I don't care. Yeah, really. Actually, wait, is this? Notice my. Wait. How many real grades have I built? Built Strike. And I've built. Is this my second real grade? Yeah, I'm sure I've got another one, I think. Oh, no, yeah. The Granddaddy Gundam, that's the other one I built. RX-78, the very first one. So I built two of the older ones. And honestly, I hadn't looked at them other than teeny tiny parts. Which are, yeah, difficult. Anyway, my tracking messing up a little bit. We did start on the second foot. So, down here on the part, you can't really see it very well. On the manual, with orbit. One leg completely done, including all the panel lining. So I may want to go back over the foot because it's hard to see the gray panel lining. I might go back over to the gray liner. But I'll decide that maybe after I build the whole thing. But what we need to do is I've got this part built. Because you had to build both of these because they're identical parts, I think. Yeah, I had to build both of these at the same time. Both heels. But then it came to the ball joint, it's different. Slightly. I need runner G. Crap. Ow. Banging my knee of everything. Yes. The bottom of the pipe now. One. There we go. Turn G. Eventually. We put everything back in the box, and now it's like, oh yeah, where's everything? I don't remember. What we need there. Okay, that's going to be the hip joint, right? That'll be the ankle joint in here. Yes. Yes. 31, 34. Correct. Good. 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 Right. It's been so long. It feels like feels like it's been longer than a month, but I'm sure it didn't start December. Yeah, I did, because the same weekend that Gundam Evil Season 2 came out. Oh no, camera, don't go. There we go. The other reason we don't do this very often. Well, that, of course. This is like one corner of the one corner of the desk, which is kind of small. So there's that. Just running out of space. Which is ironic since I'm a space mercenary. Get rid of these nubs. For these parts. We don't like nubs around here. We send them into oblivion. At least that's the plan. Usually. Usually. I actually put this one quite low down. Oopsie. I think what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to like panel each part as I do it. Maybe. Some of the parts are easier to panel when you've got them as their individual pieces. Some of them. Not all of them. Okay. Dandy time. I kind of feel like I want to talk about G-Witch finale. But at the same time, it only came out, what, it's... how many hours since it debuted? 5? Like only 5 hours since the episode came out? But yeah, I was not expecting the ending. Or the post-credit scene. Was, let's just put that this way. That post-credit scene was not... It was unexpected. Won't say anything more than that. There was certainly one thing you kind of saw coming after something else happened in the episode, and you're like, oh yeah, that's going to make the thing happen. And yeah, it did. And it's like, ooh, dear. Some characters are going to need some therapy. Camera? What's wrong, camera? Why the connection's a bit iffy? Maybe. I don't know. Never had the best connection in this camera. But we persevere. The background music's set at like 25%. So I'm hoping that's low enough, but it's not like overpowering my voice anyway. But looking at the levels on in Streamlabs, like my voice is like double what it is, so that should be fine. In theory. You know, let's say about theories. Theory only takes you so far. I think it is. This will be the third stream of the year, yes. We had Pokemon on Thursday there. We had Nier yesterday, which was really, really fun. And then we got this. And we got Pokemon again on Tuesday coming up. Lots of fun to be had. I might be getting slightly worn out, but eh. I mean, this stream was originally scheduled for 1 o'clock rather than 2 o'clock on my schedule, but I forgot about. I need to set things up. I give an extra bit extra time. Plus, I maybe stayed a bit too late. Maybe slept too long. Need to give myself more time to build things or completely rearrange the desk. I need to create a more ergonomic solution. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, that's the wrong one I'm using. What it is, what it is. I also need to get back to painting because it's like I have like multiple ideas for that. Like doing some painting stuff because like one hand, my airbrush stuff is downstairs and it's cramped little space. So it's kind of I'd rather get it a different location to do it. And on the other hand, it wouldn't be too bad an idea to say maybe frame a kit, like build it, frame it with the airbrush, and then hand paint it on stream. Might be an interesting idea. It's not going to be easy to airbrush it on stream. It's nowhere near a computer. I'm sure I could figure out a way in the future to do it. Among other things I want to do creatively on stream, and I kind of want to get back to doing 3D stuff. I miss doing 3D animation. And 3D modeling. Like, as much as I love building physical things, I do also love building things in 3 dimensions digitally. I kind of want to. This is the great way, right? Yes, a little bit should be downwards. Okay. Did I connect properly? Yes, it did. Okay. Weird. Murdoko. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream for a day, but I definitely want to build this leg. So that's the goal. Get the leg done. In an ideal world, get the crotch done too. That way I can connect the legs. But knowing me, I probably won't. Right, I need to get a sticker on these ankle part. After I built the first one, I did kind of consider I should have maybe used the Gundam markers. Did a little bit silver in here, but the stickers just work so well. I didn't want to mess with it. Sticker number 24. Okay. Because these are the ankles, that's the knees, that's the internal ankle part. It goes like here, or those two parts. I think it's the front part behind here, which we don't even see unless we move the armor. Wait, why did I cut part right here? But yeah, that's the right leg. This is the left leg. It's different shapes, slightly. Camera, probably not even focus because this camera Oh, first try. First try. Nailed it. Not using this squidgy, and you can get a make sure it's pushed in without damaging it. Or if I push it in with this, I might scratch it. Might scratch it. No guarantee that I won't. Oh. Okay, we did that pretty easily. That was effective. Cool. Well, I want to do it before I actually thingy that into this. Never did it on the other leg, but I can't remember handling that groove in there. Even though we'll probably never ever see it. I might just do it anyway. I'm going to keep this towards me to see it because I can't see otherwise. Oh, okay. While I'm at it, this part done because it's a bit tricky to do it when it's built. Because the armor will be in the way as well. I mean, the gray works actually pretty well on the gray. I'm going to use black. That stands out a bit too much. All right, now other side. Sorry, I'm doing this a bit off camera. It is difficult to see. Okay. Got the kind of grooves in the joint part. I need to rotate it slightly to get that apart. Groove in there, little there, there. Okay, and then I'm doing this really close to my face because it's really small. You can see one side with panels, other side, no panels. Always a great comparison to see. On one hand, I'm thinking maybe I should have just built the entire thing with just the frame. And we could have literally one half of it paneled, another half not paneled. Just gonna see what it looks like. Be interesting, I think. It'd be interesting to build it without the armor on one leg. For comparison. Okay. That's that. Oh, God, I've built that too far. Close the pan first. I can bent it too far. There we go. Right, and the lower part goes into this joint there. one ankle. Now for the rest of the foot. G runner. Or a G weapon. What? No. Ah, okay. I originally said I was going to build the other leg off stream. We weren't just repeating the process. Never got around to it, but evidently. 16, 17, okay. Okay. I quite like this sci-fi background music I chose for my stream. It was just originally just for the loading screen and the BRB screen, but I'm really accustomed to it. It just suits the vibe. It's somewhat gentle sounding. And nice just for BGM. Okay, that went too deep. That's fine, I'll fix it later. If I fix it, I mean cover it up. With armor, you won't see it. Fine. I feel like I'm like somewhat low energy today. Which is Sunday. Tired. No. I don't know. I do knew. Not feeling 100%. That's why a nice chill build and chat stream works wonders. And I could probably mute the microphone and just have the visuals. I really wanted to. I haven't taken that part yet. And his end is end. The worst part of building, standing. Now, if I didn't stand so much, I could build kits way, way faster. Like 30-minute missions, for example, I could easily do in 30 minutes. Whereas the amount of sanding I put down on them, it will take, instead of 30 minutes, it will take, well, 300 minutes more like. It's like 3 hours. Oh, well. Suppose if your nippers were like, I mean, actually, these are high quality. Maybe a god hand can get it off so cleanly. I feel like god hands are like slightly exaggerated. People make a cut with a god hand, you're like, I could potentially do better with a cheaper nipper. People had to like cut the nub and then use a knife to get the nub off. Which props to them for doing that. I think last time I tried that, I cut my thumb. Took a little chunk out of it. Took a chunk in it, rather. Fully healed. That was like a couple of years ago, though. But my god, that hurt like a lot. Gobbling your thumb. Oh, yeah. Big brain. What? The side. This. Around the other part of the merge. Oop. And there's a tiny gash out there, but fine. I'm going to panel this as well. For good measure. You know, you probably will never see this because the armor goes right over it. But I know it's there. I think I even pound the other foot like this, but if it's hidden behind the armor, you're never going to see it. So, it's in front of me. I'm doing it now. That's a little bit here. Okay. Now for the armor to cover up what I just did. F runner, where is it? Blue one, isn't it? Navy blue. Navy blue. Here's the. I wonder where the foot is. Cover up the paneling I just did. Sometimes when you look at the parts on a runner, like, oh god, there's so many. I wonder when people paint them, they do it in sub-assemblies. Like, I would not want to paint a real grade. Imagine breaking out all these parts just to paint it. Like, detail it, sure, but change it for a different color? No. Don't want to do that. There's too many parts. High grades are bad enough. High grades are fun. I've only fully painted one, though. I need to get back to doing it, but finding time always struggle. I suppose if they say if something's important, you make the time. I guess. In theory. Easy enough. And Scootborn's like something like that, where it's going to get hidden. As long as it's smooth, it doesn't matter if the scratch marks are there. Because you won't see them. Where'd the panel? Nope's going this one. I cut two of them off cleanly. I don't even know where they are anymore. Wow. I know where that nub is, but I don't see the other two. Hmm. Yeah, I think I cut the other ones. Oh, wait, no. Ah, right, they're back of the there. That's why I like when you get nubs that are so well designed that you barely can see them even after you cut them. And you get that one on the side of the foot, where you can see it clear as day. I don't like it. That's tough nub, damn it. I think I got it. I'm gonna lose like the edge detail, that's the problem. Might smooth over too much. I'm gonna accidentally do that. I've totally never done that before. Where you like sand too much and like you lose like a piece of the. It's a little bit more obvious, like there's an edge on one side than the other. But hey, stop putting nubs at small details where as soon as you sand it, you're gonna ruin it. Like undergate that part. Come on. Like if that had it there, just had it underneath. That'd be a lot easier to tidy up. There's one there's undergates on it already. That's kind of weird. There's not one there. I feel like doing this stream right after watching G-Witch. And I want to talk about it so much. But I can't because the episode only just came out and I don't want to talk spoilers. Okay, it looks okay. Can you see the scratch marks of this ending? A little bit, actually. It looks a little bit better now. You will finish this leg today. That is a guarantee. Potentially. Never guarantee anything. That way you'll never disappoint someone. If you guarantee something and then you disappoint them, then if you never promise and you never guarantee, then you can never disappoint. Hmm? Like, yeah, I'll get to it when I can. You never do. That goes on there. And this lovely detail we just paneled is for hidden. Well, maybe not all of it. Some of it's hidden. Camera, don't go. There we go. Need that bit on the top, need the thruster on the bottom. Yeah, just repanel another one. Yeah, actually worked pretty well. It's fairly flush. Seems like the white balance is not the best. Hey, I need a better camera. At some point. B, I, and G. Equals 5. Here. I got we're 50. No, 25. I've written upside down. Little foot thruster. Also, one thing, playing the new Gundam and Gundam Evo is a lot of fun. I played a little bit of it last night, and I'm kind of sad because it feels like the EU servers are just dying. I mean, it's already been impossible to find a ranked match since like the first week of season 2, when like everyone was playing again for like 1 week, and then it went back to like, oh no, now it takes you several minutes to find just a normal match. Kind of sad. Your matches are like usually the same 5 people constantly. Though I did see some impressive plays, mind you. 800. There's the one. Yep. What do I need from this? Number 12. Like, I've noticed you're playing on EU server for Gundam, is that the amount of people who are partied together, it seems to be half the time it's like a full party playing it. It rarely seems to be like 6 random people anymore, or at least half the teams in a party talking together. Because I saw some really like some certain coordination where like we're so well coordinated, like that's definitely people playing together, talking on Discord or whatever. Like seeing a GM Sniper 2 and a Gym working, literally the Gym standing in front of the sniper with its shield up almost constantly. And it was kind of impressive. It's quite impressive to see. Yep. The smart play, when you think about it. Like, oh yeah. Number 17, yeah. Like, if you've got a gem sniper, which is quite squishy, has lots of damage output, pick a gem with a shield or Zazabi in front of it. And Zazabi might block it a bit. But yeah, the gem has a really good shield. Like, defend it with your shield. Let your body do the sniping. Smart. Let him to snipe at relatively close range. Because there's always this gem constantly protecting him. So bravo. And I was switching over to the American server last night because, yeah, the people that are playing on the EU server are one of two things: people who play it all the time, and new players. There's little in between for the casual ones. Which is sad. I love Gundam. And Gundam Evolution is a really fun game. It's just kind of a shame that the player base, at least for Europe especially, is just dying off. Makes me sad. Big sad. But thinking of Gundam video games, I do need to go back to SD Battle Alliance and do the DLC. Because we played through the main story, but didn't do the post game, the end game stuff. And of course, all the DLCs out for now. But I need to go back and play that again. Do the post game stuff, perhaps. I also need to, I think I said this yesterday, like dig out my Xbox 360. Well, I know exactly where it is. It's over at my TV. I need to get it out from there and then find somewhere to put it on the desk. Or if the HDMI cable stretches far enough, then no problem. Oh, I'm going to check that out. If HDMI stretches far enough, then I could just leave it where it is. Because TV stands next to the desk. And my Xbox One is still on that shelf. We didn't have that plugged in before we got the Series X. Which now sits up right on the desk. That's the Halo anniversary one. Halo. I actually played a little bit of Halo Infinite the other day. Like the last day of the winter event. And wow, I'm surprised I managed to do the entire winter contingency battle pass in like 2 or 3 hours of gameplay. They definitely improved that. Rather than making it, you must log in every day and play one match to at least get progress. It's like, That you had weekly challenges that were actually really easy to do. Okay. Or the way that, like, all their passes, event passes were like, hey, here's your weekly challenges. Only 5 of them relate to the event. You're basically locked at a maximum of 5 or 5 or 10, whatever it was, progress towards the event. So that was the ones that came back every once a month, I think. That's the Fracture Entrenched event. I thought I completed it. I didn't. I was like 10 away from the end of it. I just missed the last 3 weeks of it. Honestly, much as I enjoy Halo, Infinite is kind of, I don't know, competitive multiplayer games. I liked up to a point, and then I get bored of them. Oh well. Put that into the 2. Was this technically a little tool thruster, right? Like maneuvering thruster, I guess. But all the other yellow parts are like thrusters on the legs. Not the main verniers, but really the maneuvering thrusters. I heard my phone, but I don't know where it is. I have throw it behind me. On my bed. Stop chasing. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yep. Thruster underneath. Let's do that. No, thinking of just G-Witch in general. Just not talk about the episode for today. But I'm excited. I have to wait till I think April for season 2, which in the grand scheme of things isn't that long a wait. But it's still long enough that I'm like, oh, God damn it. Well, I suppose 4 months. Or only the start of January. I suppose the wait, because it was 2 weeks since the last episode, having them, it would have been, think of it actually. There was an episode that got delayed due to a golf tournament. The 2 week gap for that one. Then there was the week before Christmas, which was like the year in review on Japanese TV. So that delayed an episode. We had one Christmas Day, which originally probably wasn't planned. Finale would have been the week before, theoretically. They never had any interruptions. And then wasn't one for New Year's Day. And so we got it today. It's kind of funny. It's like essentially 3 episodes got delayed. So it's like the season 1 should have ended 3 weeks ago. In theory. I think. Yeah, that would have been that. Yeah, that adds up. I think. Yeah. Yes. Here's hoping season 2 doesn't have so many interruptions. I imagine there'll be less in spring. Looking forward to another 12 episodes of G-Witch. I love how that show has, well, if you ignore the prologue, has a very light-hearted feeling, at least to begin with. And it's certainly not lighthearted anymore. I'll tell you that much. Oh, I need some therapy now. I literally just watched it earlier, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to need some therapy after this. So's the characters. I'm going to talk about the episode so badly right now. What else am I going to talk about? The only problem I find with these type of streams is sometimes you should write things down. I really should. I forget. I don't have as many things to talk about as I should have. Wait, did I need that one? Oh no. I pop that out. That thruster. Yep, got it. This thruster didn't paneling the back end of it. Paneling the inside part, but not the thruster bells themselves. Which is still slightly visible from the side. A little bit of gray on these grooves makes a huge difference. Ooh, can't see I'm doing that. Hang on. Make sure I'm near the light so I can see what I'm doing. This is the point where panel liner pans are great for this. Imagine the actual panel liner that flows. Certainly do it quicker. Or just to clean up afterwards. The affected. Like I'm rubbing a lot of this off with my thumb and I'm just burning it. Right in the focal point. Not sure I can even see that, can you? No, what if I do? Pretty much search through but luckily they're identical. That's the rest we haven't done yet. Hold it with this. Messing it up. Actually, that looks pretty good. Yeah, that's more noticeable now. Cool. Put that back onto the foot it came from, which is that part forward. Now for this one. It's definitely easier to see the difference because you can't see these lines at all almost. I'll plop this bit in. I'll panel line it when it's in here. It's easier to hold. I think I will go back over the blue with black. While I've got the foot, I might as well. This little yellow part. Good. Okay. Right. Move that away now. Okay. Now for the top of the foot. Top of the boot. Hoping that BGM is not getting repetitive and annoying for everyone. Actually, I want to test something out, actually. Intro music. Turn the monitor off for a second. I'm going to listen to myself backwards. I want to hear if I can hear the on stream. Yeah, no, I can hear it. That's fine. Monitor on output. Cool. Cool. What I did think about doing is because I do have the desktop audio muted. It's just OBS transmitting. I could totally put all my own music in the background if I wanted to. You would never hear it. I could put on some Gundam music. Listen to that. Wanted to. I want to. Not right now. Maybe later. Okay, we got that part. I'll sand it. Alright, top of the foot. Go. I have the whole foot. Outline. Might as well. Well, it's in my hand. Any access? That's smudgy, but that's fine. It just looks like weathering. It's fine. Oop, missed that completely. Okay. Understand. I know I should be building, not panel laying, but I enjoy panel laying. Very enjoyable. Can't help but panel line when I feel like it. I feel it. I can hear it in my voice. There's just a lack of energy today. I'm not sure why. Not enough sleep. Had a bit of caffeine, but I guess one of those things where like I wasn't sure if I wanted to stream or not today. I was like, I'm going to do it anyway because I promised I would. Okay, I've got all the grooves in it. And the foot is like hard to see it sometimes because it is a dark plastic. Again, I might go back over with black. But the gray looks okay for now. I think you can just, yeah, you can kind of just make it out a bit. Right, I can make it out, roughly. Right, now the rest of the leg. We've got a foot. But we need a leg. G runner. Oh, the G. Which I guess is mostly just the leg. Actually, that may be back skirt or backpack. But most of this is the leg. Pretty sure. And that's the knee part. Yeah. Rear vernier, the leg, Pistons. But yeah, I think everything on here is for the leg, except those thrusters are for the backpack. G5. Okay, and 9 and 10. Oh. For the first part of the knee. Keep that runner nearby. We'll need the rest of it later. All right, get in. Nubs will be destroyed. Yeah, crap. I'm gonna drop that. Managed to catch it just in time. That part good. Now these parts. They do come together, don't they? Remember. What parts did I leave until after? Nope, no nubs go together. Fine. If there's a nub like at a point where it connects, it's better to just do the nub after you've pushed them together. That way you won't have to worry about it being uneven. But if they're not on the same elevation, not the same part, and you're feeling not the joint, then no need to. Or on the outer surfaces, it's fine by me. Well, actually, that one's the middle, but it's hard to see anyway, as it is. There's the other legs like off camera now. What that on there? Like, look at our progress from last stream. This is why I was going to do the other leg off stream originally, but in the whole month since the last time, I never got around to it. Very quiet during this type of streams. Best to do It's just a very therapeutic type of hobby. I think when I do these streams, I need to remember, like, make like a list of things to talk about. When I'm playing a game, I'm talking about the game for the most part. While building like this, I'm like, what do I talk about? The only thing on my top of my head is G-Witch, but I literally watched it before the stream. It's like, I can't talk about that. The episode's only just come out. Also, just reminded things to watch. Bad Batch, season 2. It started on like Wednesday, I think. I haven't even watched the first 2 episodes. I'm surprised at myself. Normally, I'm right there for Star Wars. I've barely seen any spoilers pop up on Twitter, so that's kind of handy. I feel like the Bad Batch is one of those shows where, like, compared with Andor, which everyone was talking about, Bad Batch is kind of like, it's alright. I didn't watch it anyway because I love Star Wars. Literally wearing a Star Wars t-shirt. Might do that after stream. We'll watch the Bad Batch. We occupy for an hour, so it's 2 episodes. But not just the one. Yeah, I should remember, like, Bad Batch, like, the first 2 episodes of the season were the same day. And then there'll be 1 episode a week normally, and then, like, there's some 2-parters where they'll have both episodes the same day. And then the finale will be together as well. It's interesting that they're doing that. Probably because they want the season to be wrapped up by the time Mandalorian comes out in March. Pretty sure it will overlap slightly. Mandalorian season 3. I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited. Remember which way around this goes. Yosh. That way. That goes in the upper part here. Yeah, because that's part of the knee joint. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, that's like right there. This is the part for the thigh armor mechanism, I believe. Right, we need to put that away. See what I'm doing. Right, that's that part, which then goes to the center there. We need G3 and 4 for the hip. And we need G28 for plotting it there. And that part goes into that. And A runners. Okay. I need G and A right now. G and A. E. Okay. G. 3 and 4. Lovely hip joint. Ankle paneling the same way we did with tip of the ankle before we slot it into the armor. Interestingly, the hip joint is made of 2 parts as opposed to 3, like the ankle was. Probably because we don't have the indent for the sticker. 28. Now there it is. This upper part of the piston. I do appreciate they put a piston in it. It looks so cool. I need to get back to just building more generally because the pile of backlog's not getting any smaller. Originally the plan was, hey, I'll stream and I'll do things quicker and I'm building once a week on stream, then perhaps I'll be doing things quicker, and then, yeah, that didn't work. Now did it? That is fine. I do just love the detail in this internal frame. It is phenomenal. I do, now that I've got this, I don't know if I get a high grade of the new Gundam, but I suppose I have a high grade, a real grade, and a master grade when it comes to the Granddaddy Gundam. I should get real high grade of this as well. And then probably get the master grade for Ka? Oh yeah, I'm surprised there's not a perfect grade of the new Gundam, I don't think. I don't think so. I don't remember. I've ever seen one. At least not an official one. I think there might be third parties. Like resin conversions. Which, not my thing. There's a weird topic maybe perhaps bring up. Third-party stuff when it comes to licensed merch. Now, if it's officially licensed, then sure, cool. But when it's not, like, say, like, third-party Transformers, especially when it comes to, like, the Masterpiece figures, you always have certain third-party companies that make equivalents with different names and no Autobot or Decepticon stickers on them because they can't do that or else they get sued. It's like it looks identically as it should. It's still like, how is it not infringing on the trademark still? Because they're not using the names. It just looks very similar. And I don't approve of that personally. But hey, if you want to spend the money on it, knock yourself out. But I disagree with it. I'm not going to spend my money on a third party. This is officially licensed. It feels disingenuous. I mean, if you're building your own stuff, cool. It just reminded me, like, sometimes things can be really, really cool, especially if you're doing something based on something, but it's something they don't actually make, then that's fair. Because I've seen, like, I think a while ago, Adam Savage showed off a garage kit of an 8080. I can't remember what scale it was. It was, I mean, you've got the actual Bandai 1/44th one, and I'm pretty sure there's a rival one similar scale. But then it's had this one that was like third party, unofficial, not licensed. And so obviously Adam Savage was never going to say where he got it from because he didn't want the people who made it to get sued. I was like, that's fair. Appreciate what they did, but obviously you can't advertise it because then lawsuits come in. And nobody liked lawsuits. Except the people doing the suing, I guess. I feel like third party is something they don't. What's that's the thing with third party masterpiece Transformers? It's often the ones that aren't currently made by like Takara or Hasbro. It's like, okay, I get it. You're trying to fill a gap. Still infringing on the trademark and copyright in a weird way. Also, they tend to be just ridiculously expensive anyway. Like, nope. As amazing as it looks, nope. I think I've bought a masterpiece Transformer since Megatron version 2, which was MP 30 something. It's the last masterpiece I got with Megatron to go with my MP10 Optimus. I know they've done a newer version of Optimus Prime, but like the MP44, and it's like the robot mode is very anime accurate, like even more so than MP10 was. But I feel it loses the spirit of the Masterpiece line. Because the chest windows aren't the same windows from the vehicle mode. They're different. It literally has other windows hidden elsewhere on the mech, elsewhere on the toy. And it's like, to me, that defeats the point. I like being able to see where the car parts, vehicle parts are. I like to make that connection of, I know where this part came from. I know that's the windshield. Like, I know that's, I know that's the door. Or I know that's, what this and that. Like, I like how the radiator grill. I suppose there's one word doing off is like how the radiator grill in the MP10 folds in, and then when it folds up, the whole underside ends up in the torso, and then it has the more anime style abs for Optimus, which they're very different shape. So in that regard, yeah, that one works because it still feels like it's maybe the bottom of the engine, potentially, the secondary radiator. But when it's like different windows, that's just like, no, I don't want that. Also, you made the thing twice as expensive. Pass. Still a couple I'd like in my collection though. I can get RC, for example. I've got Rodimus, or rather Hot Rod, and Ultra Magnus. I still need to get RC. If it's still even available. I know it's expensive, even the smaller car ones. Whereas, like, I replaced collecting Masterpiece Transformers with Gunpla. Because for the most part, what I have is high grades, which are like half the price. So I have twice as much. Which, becoming its own problem. Hell, I've even got a bunch of Bandai stuff pre-ordered. One of which has been pre-ordered for a year at this point. It's definitely not Gunpla itself. It's not a Gundam. Oh, the camera go. The Bandai of the Lancelot Albion Nightmare frame from Code Geass Season 2. I pre-ordered that like a year ago. I obviously missed the first batch, which on like the second batch, which probably won't be out till like the middle of this year, or I think April or something. What annoys me is like I put a deposit down on it, and then Gundam Mad actually got a couple in stock in the first batch, and I'm like, hey, I can't cancel the pre-order. I left a deposit. So, oh well. And every single kit so far from Kukuru's Dwan's Island I have pre-ordered, including 2 gun cannons, because they're not P Bandai for some reason. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just happy that they're not. More Origin style kits for the win, please. Origin is best design. Origin literally is the best design grids. It is some of the best. One thing that always confuses me is it's been years now since the Origin OVA series came out, and it's been 2.5 years since the advent of the Red Comet TV version of it came out, which is the one I watched. And it's like, how do you only have the one master grade in that line, and it's of the Gundam, which is not in the show? Why is there no master grade the Origin Zaku 2? Come on, Bandai. That's a license to print money, considering how many variants there is of the high grade. I mean, you already have half a dozen, or yeah, like half a dozen, you already have a couple of dozen variants of the Zaku 2.0. Come on, give us the Master Grade 2.0. Or Master Grade. Hell, There's the Master Grade 3.0 of the Gundam. No Master Grade 3.0 of the Zaku or anything else. Which is a shame. But hey, I would want a Master Grade of the Zaku Origin ones. They're so cool. Same goes to the gyms. I love all the Origin gyms. I have a couple of P-Bandai ones I still have to build. Like the Sniper, the Gun Cannon, or sorry, Gym Cannon rather. The other variant of the Guard Custom, which comes with different weapons. Gym Night Seeker as well. And Slagger's Gems pre-ordered as well. I love the Origin high grades. I think after this, I might do an Origin high grade. I mean, originally after the high grade Gundam, I was going to do the high grade full armor unicorn because that blade was second, well, joint first in the poll. It did. Well, then of course this got added to the new Gundam got added to Gundam Evo, and I was like, well, you have to tie it in, and then haven't bothered to build it since then. Since it first added. So yeah, that's a smart move for me. Big brain. All right, so that where's that? That way. And you know what? I'm gonna panel this while I have it in my hand. Actually, yes. It is a lot of circular parts. I think what other like just kits I'd love to see in general. Masterpieces of the Origin kits is something I'd love to see. I'd love to see more real grades of, you know, like we've got a real, I mean, I've only got the real grade new or Gundam built so far. I do actually have got Mark II in my back. Probably will pick up a Zeta, despite people calling it a hand grenade. There's no double Zeta. Weird. Hey Jess, how you doing? Today's going good. Just chilling with some Gunpla. Chilling, building, chatting. The joy of panel landing on a real braid is so many parts to do. You're doing good? That's good. I'm gonna do this off camera a bit, but just moving a bit. I love when you see those parts, you can just see the line come to life, rather than just being all the same color, like lack of shadow. Give it that lovely mechanical feel. Like it actually is a machine. So it's like, I'll say, plane, boom, subtle shadow. What you need. Okay. One hip joint. And aligned. Make sure that's on the correct side of it. Is the left leg. All right. Okay. Any of this yet? No, I haven't signed this part yet. And these parts? No, I haven't. I don't believe in this part. Okay. I'm losing track. Because I've been dropping the panel line. I forget. Oh yeah, I need to actually stand these other parts. That would help. Well, that nub's not so good. The nub is very visible. I just try and cut it. Onto there. And then let's get the inner part of the thigh to go. Hey, Waffle. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't worry about being late. I know it's early for you. Yeah, the sound alerts. I can catch you off guard. Gotta grab breakfast. Enjoy. One eye goes on to There. Right, yeah, there. And again, part. There we go. Turned up there, didn't notice that. Make sure I stand the other side before I put it on. Don't worry, Jess. Thanks for lurking. Now close the leg off. Birth thigh complete. Drink water. Time. Move on to the lower leg, or the knee. Need these parts there. And the G runner, which are the 7 and 8. Parts for the internal structure of the knee. Not the internal parts, but the secondary external parts, I guess. There you go. Just layer it up piece by piece. Those parts, and then G24 and G6 as well. I feel a tad sleepy today. But soldier on. Very relaxing hobby. That's most of the leg parts on here. I think it's just ankle, back leg thruster, backpack thrusters, like a lower leg armor like that. Just on different runner. A1. Ugh. And then the big nubs. These bits for the piston. I'm pretty sure I did this one, I built the entire structure of the leg, then panelined it for the armor. Or just do it the same way here. I mean, I know I did the ball joints because there's hard to get to otherwise. Doesn't matter which way around it goes, does it? No, it's the same both ways. Into the piston you go. Satisfying little piston. Very satisfying. Oh yeah, that's the part for like back thruster, I think. Yeah. Oh no, that part I thought was the ankles. No, that's the part for the thruster. I remember now. I've gone quiet again, haven't I? Anyway, I'm playing video games, I don't go quiet very often. Well, it depends on the game, I guess. But doing this, it's just like, this is that kind of hobby where you can just zone out. Very, very easily. What's the type of thing you could have as that so down at the same time? That's why I call it building chat. It's like we can chat if we have a topic. I've run out of topics. I didn't prepare. Because I'm a dumpty. Goal is to get this leg built. Okay. Nubs like get one next to detail. Just makes it more awkward to try and bend it without damaging the detail. Back of the knee. Think about this knee joint. It'll have like 3 or 4 joints in it. Like high grade, just double joint knee. Real grade, like at least 3 joints in there. Plus, on top of that, like armor separating gimmicks. It's kind of crazy. When you think about it. Yeah, building's going smoothly. We've got the foot finished up. The upper leg of the upper interior of the part of the leg. Now working on the knee. Then we'll do the lower leg and then the armor. Before the armor paneling all. Even though we won't see the paneling, I know it's there. Well, we bend the joints, we will see it. But I just so easily zone out when doing this. It's just very therapeutic. I wonder what this building would be like if I put the microphone on the desk and then turned off the background sound filter. Would you just hear me standing away? What if I just near a microphone? Don't pick it up, does it? Have I got any dust in there now? Gunpla ASMR, yeah. I can set it up correctly, but I'd be worried about louder sounds, like say dog barking. Actually, being very quiet today though. It's good. That part goes there. This. me. So good. Need to get that there. There we go. Hopefully that piston goes into the knee itself. And it goes and closes all over. There we go. We have the upper knee joint now. That's fine, right? Yes, we have a dog. Never heard Luna bark on stream? I mean, I think the microphone's filter does filter out a little bit. Picture of Luna in the Discord. In the pet section. When she was lying on my floor a while ago. Just sleeping away. Okay. That goes on to there. Okay. That's G runner still cool. G runner. To me. 1819. Okay, doke. Never paid attention. Oh, rude. One of those numbs. Yeah. One of the reasons with the Hogman A stream why I ended it before midnight. Because I knew the pirates would go off and then it would be set off as well. Okay. Partly visible, but I think it'll be visible when the armor's on. It'd be fun to build on the stream because it wouldn't require any sanding. Like any of those like parts build sort of things. Let you get it, weekly magazine with parts in it. Build. Or because nowadays you don't get weekly magazines because they don't put them in stores anymore. But then it's like, oh yeah, you get monthly magazine. It's like, yeah, but it's still a tenner per magazine, at least. It's really cool when you're just following instructions and building. Only for standing or adjusting parts, usually. Like, I've seen like a bunch that I'm like, oh, I wish I could have that, and I'm like, too expensive. Parts build magazines now are like so freaking expensive because you have to do it via monthly sub rather than buying magazines. Like, you're like 4 magazines per month. And he's like, yeah, that's cool. How much is that? Oh god, no thanks. I'm not going to spend 40, 50, 60 pound a month on a subscription for. I could just buy one model kit outright. Funny how that's like that. But literally all it does is this when it's actually the armor on. You can do that. The armor can't come that far off. I don't think so. There's enough to do with this. But at what point, why not just have the joint here rather than do this? Ah. Okay, what part's next? Oh, alright. Both sides of the leg, and the last 2 parts are G that we need to add, and then big parts of A, and then I think that's all the interior of the leg. Yeah. That must be all the armor. We'll have the core, but we need to put the armor over it. And it becomes an armored core. Now, if we were building an armored core model kit, that'd be funnier. Those do exist. They're hard to get hold of nowadays. Where's this for? Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Duh. Derpty derpty derp. And while I'm at it, because I know I need it, we're down here. I'll cut off the thruster. So we're going to need it later. B26, there it is. All parts for the upper ankle. And that, for the most part, is the G runner complete. Just those little thrusters there for the backpack later. We'll be needing that for quite some time, I think. I realize I'm doing this. I'm leaning a lot more forward now. I'm getting used to the camera being here. Like, I'm doing it slightly off. It's like that's where I should be, but I'm like about here because the camera's too low and far away. And zoomed in. There's only so much space. And this part. For a second there, like I forgot. I skipped a step. I just haven't got those parts off yet. I was like, oh shit. Nope, I'm fine. I didn't forget anything. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going for like 2 hours. Okay. Of course, I did start an hour later than I originally planned, so already 4 o'clock. Wow. Thinking there. Not a spoiler for G, which is the current episode, but we saw them in the previous episode. But those like older Jeturk model full sets that the terrorists were using. I hope we get a model kit of those as well. Because I like the more primitive look of them. All the knobs. You. Usually when I'm doing anything, I hear everything on the desk kind of shaking a little bit. Okay. That's all good. Right. Flip that over. And there. I just need a 5 and 6. Then that'll essentially be the leg interior done. Be on to detailing before finally doing the external parts. Right. Never mind. Thought I saw the notification there. There we go. Can you tell what part of this? So much detail. The sort of thing that would probably be really, really good if you did like a gunk wash, where you literally just cover it in like, I think there's a model kit paint, oil-based one that's literally called Starship Filth. And just like layer it on and leave it for 10 minutes and then wipe off the excess. What I've seen from some videos, that looks a very effective way to dirty up mechanical parts. Make it look real. It's kind of cool. But I'll just stick to the panel liners. Because doing a gunk wash seems like it, well, literally like a huge mess. I didn't sand the thruster. I'll fix it in a minute. First things first, I need to get rid of all these damn nubs on the leg armor. Or main armor, the internal leg. Damn nubs! I'm interested to see how fast I could build a kit if I wasn't sanding it. Which I suppose I know the answer to that, because we did do the I did the high grade 00 Sky, 00 Diver Sky. One was gold plated. Didn't say the archive though, because gold was reflective. Too reflective for my taste. Because you can't sand that, or I should just rip off the gold plating. I managed to build the entire thing in one stream, which was kind of crazy. Pancakes! How did I not see that message until now? What the hell? There's how much I've been staring down at the desk. I didn't see that message. It was 5 minutes ago. Mmm. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, nope. Oh, there it is. Feeling like you've landed part of it and you, oh wait, where'd it go? I can't see it anymore. We know it's there. Wait, did I forget that part? Might have done. Oh, there's a part sitting there. That's one slide. The other side. Doopy 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 doo. And there. Where's the nub still? That one, got rid of that one. In there. Looks like it. I had it on raised part of the. Nah. A little too shiny. Okay. The way around. Letting that into there. And this goes. There. And finally close the leg off. should get this thruster done as well. While I remember, even though it's going to say put these other parts on first, let's keep it to the side. I remember. Thruster's good. So I need to get these little yellow thrusters and get the sticker stuff. I'll leave the armor for now. Yellow eye runner. Okay. Eye runner. Into sex. Oh, it's okay. Just check on something quickly. What do I need? I need number 16, 11, and 12. Yes. My brain's like, wait, what? Started with. Always the question. When it comes to these ones that are on both sides of something. Number 16, there we go. Stretch. Right, standing away. past 4? Okay. The aim's to go till 6 o'clock probably. Another hour and a half. Maybe. Which was this again? That, yeah. Yeah. I believe so. These parts. Relatively easy to get the nubs on the yellow stuff. They're very easy to hide. Seems like white parts as well. Nub hides very easily because the rest mark is white. Lightly colored parts, easy to hide them. Darker colored parts, the worst for hiding them. Right, so that. Next to. I love the mechanical interior of the leg. Freaking cool. Well, once we got all this on, we're going to panel line all of this. Then we'll do the armor. Actually, just like we did last time. If we have time, I'll try and get the crotch belt. So that we can attach the legs together. That'd be good. Crap. Oh, that feels really loose. I don't like that. Why is that so loose? Did I sand it too much? I mean, the armor will help hold it in place later, but like that side, fine. This side, fall right out. Why? I mean, I could glue it in place if I wanted to. And I might just have to do that. It's not like I'm going to ever remove it. Yeah, okay. I'm going to glue it in place then. Alright. Here's me glue. See, even something as amazing as this isn't without flaws. Fair. Of all the leg thrusters, that's the only one of them that has an issue. The window's not open, so it's going to be stinky. Be very stinky. Putting it on the tab, nothing else. Actually, the other one's connectless as well. No, as loose. But... okay, coming out of it. Okay. They're both gonna get glued in then. Be sure because they're slightly loose. Yeah, they are never coming out of there ever. They are permanently sealed in there. That's fine. Right. Oh yeah, there's a sticker one as well. What about that? Water. Water. Maybe on one side, maybe another. Front of the leg. Minis that side, 19s that side. Oh, I also forgot to put the stickers on either side of the knee as well. Didn't tell you to do it this part, but I do this part because otherwise I'll forget. Now for the leg pickles. 20 this side, 19 that side. Go. Remember which orientation this is meant to be in. They're pretty much upside down. This should be this direction. Yep. Ooh, shiny, right? And opposite side. This is pushed down. Yeah. I think that's overlapping the edge slightly. Don't want that. Kind of overlapping the edge a tiny bit. Just come back off. I'm gonna rip it. No, I'm not gonna bring it back off. I'm gonna rip. Never mind. Why should I just use the Gunpla marker to put chrome on myself? We can always take the armor off and redo that. Point. Off to the side. Hang on. Yep, never mind. All good. Right, that part is... Yeah, I see. That's meant to go. This is meant to go. Let's go. And that away. Everyone loves a shiny, right? Actually, one of the things on my backlog I'm looking forward to building at some point is I have this Inanju from Unicorn. Of course, has all the lovely gold, like, detailing, which high grade, those are stickers. But I do have gold Gundam marker. That's the plan for that one. Right then. Time to panel line. Some of these parts I'm like, oh, maybe I should have panel lined before I added everything else on, but it's fine. I'm gonna panel line it out already, so. Focusing. We're paneling this, but we know we're not going to see it. But we're still doing it. I can take the armor off anytime I want. And display it. Armor went to. Maybe you can see like that side. Huge difference, right? One things that makes panel lining just so satisfying. Adds just enough shadow that you're like, oh my god, that's physical piece of like machinery, not a piece of plastic. I suppose a matte finish would probably look. This panel liner is probably going to last a very, very long time. I think how much ink an April puts out. Not much. I've had this panel liner for at least a year, I think. I'll do that on that side. Right, mistake. Cool. I like to look at it really close to do this. I'm leaning on the desk like this. Maybe a little bit easier. Remember internal parts while I can. At least some of this you'll see when it bends its knee. That's a bit. Right. That's not making a race for it. Got the inside of that done. Close that over. Readjust my eyes. Oh, they're not on screen right now, am I? It was kind of a shame that most of this will be covered by armor, but part of the fun of knowing it's there, knowing that when you get a glimpse of the armor underneath the armor, opens up, like, oh hell yeah, but I did that. A little sloppy here. I'm just going to be quiet because I'm concentrating. The BGMs for completely quiet. Uncle. We can move on to the armor. Here is big thingy as well. So, here. Oh, wait. I did that once, I bet the other. Well, I did partially part of it. Okay. Oh, punching over a lot just trying to see them. Have everything on that. The leg thruster support, and then I think all of the internal panelings, which we'll never see again. And the gaps in the armor. It's like the only reason to do that. Okay. Actually, well, I've got this in my hand as well. Press through. Okay, and thruster. Time for some leg armor. Oh, actually, no. Not quite. I'm just going to do the first two parts. Oops. Without picnic. Brown looks a lot better on yellow. It makes it feel like exhaust. Okay. Now the armor. Oh, excuse me, what? Okay. Armor time. So we need runners C, J, and K because multiple different colors of one, which we do need. So 14, 15 are right in here. Joy of having it behind me, I have to keep spin around. About 5 o'clock, huh? J and K. Yes, it is. Looking good. Right, runner J. I need number 11. Back of the side. Yeah, it's a target. And runner K. Need number 7. The lower ankle area. Yep. Pull on the jar. Well, in the jar, I should say. Pull on. Weird way to say it. Okay. Boy. It's gonna be hard to see sometimes. Better for nubs, mind you. Leg. That's really close to that, you know, like that. These are undergated. Line up. Line up. There we go. Right next to there, don't like that. Oh, that was actually easy to get rid of. The best part about white plastic, nub marks just vanish very easily with minimal effort. Fine. That goes onto the front of the leg. That's the part that splits open. I like how they're just a slightly different shade. Just slightly. And that goes into right way up, yep. Okay. Lots into there. We just get past that. There. There we go. And this one, which had nubs there and there and there. Yep. Okay. It looks so nice and clean. Front of the leg. On we go. All our hard work kind of letting being hidden away. There we go. Little leg thruster. Turn the page. While I'm doing that, I'm going to get rid of all these little nubs that are on the desk, the paper. Okay, no, nice and clean now. Over we go. Finish off the leg. That's the first leg. The current leg we're working on. And I put all those other things in there. That fly just flew by, or was it some dust? Legit couldn't tell. I need to bend this down. Get runner J. Big old kneecap. Oh, man. That's the back of the leg part. The runner picked up anyway, so wrong runner, but I need this part anyway. From a distance, it looked like the kneecap. The back of the leg. Any more C parts needed? No, okay. There's the kneecap. That's the knee. Then 14. Okay, fingers literally are. Just the back of the ankle. And do I need the runner anymore? No. I can see runner, K runner. K runner, even whatever. Okay, 5 for the bottom of the back from the ankle. 5. Looks like cut out cleanly. You expect anything less from me? Cut out cleanly and sand it down. Okay. Get the legs done, shall we? Let's get the armor on him. This one's undergated. Yes, it is. There's the other part undergated from lost track of where it was. Oh, there it is. What? Got it. Totally didn't just drop it. Niana. Let's go. There we go. Close that back over. How long is after I'm done, probably. Oh, right, that's what it was. The part here. There. There. It's fairly clean. I might not even need to sand that much. Love to see it. More fit in there. Okay. Where does this go again? What am I holding? Oh, that's the part cable in the front. It is. Okay. This one's like, because this says 4.5. I think this one matters if it goes on before or not. The part slots in the back. Clean. Goes on like you. Yeah, we go. Missed the map. Okay. Cool. Oh, stretch back up. There. Well, this I cut it clean enough I can barely see where it is myself. That should be that way around. It's not on right. There we go. It wasn't on Nuggly. There we go. Get better. Back panel and back thruster. Then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts for the dark blue around this. Okay. Pop this on. Nice and snug. Okay. Yeah. You don't know if an arm in there controlling that. It's like very limited movement for what the mechanism actually is. I suppose it allows it to drop down a tiny bit and pivot. So. Gives us some motion. It's good. For any dev runner, which this one. Let's see, we need 4 and 5. Or looks like I can see the parts nearby, and I know what it's for later. Like, that's the bazooka. You can always tell weapon parts from a mile off. They're so big. And 10, 11. Righto. That's undergated. That. All undergated. This would be, or in theory, should be a very clean up. In theory. I didn't get that part on there, did I? No, I did not. Array for undergating. Be a very quick way to send it. I'll do these parts first. Gonna share. No worries, Waffle. I might be done by the time you come back. Yeah. So have a good day. goes on this way. Remember, from the other side. Right way around. No, wait, is it? Could be. Yeah, the lower part takes that farther. Yes. It looked a bit weird when I was putting it on there. Yep. You have to do the one side and do the other. Where is the nibbles? There we go. Got it. Okay. Ow. Pointy part. Sand that too much? No, that's good. Get the edge up a bit. dust either. Video. I feel like I might have sent that one too far. Any gap between the body and the there. Daisy. That's a small gap, you won't really see it. Okay. Yeah, you're running. I call it other place part and a bit more though. Ew. I mean, I need to align the leg still, but it's a good measure. Maybe have the leg. Balancing out. Look at the joints. Joint test. Here we go. Oh, that was joint. That's about standing on its plastic. The difference between panel-lined and non-panel-lined legs are there. Right, what time are we on? We're at half. Do I panel-line it right now, or are I just going to leave it? No, I'll do it right now. I'll do it now. While I remember. I thought I grabbed the wrong. Man. A really dark gray mark there. flame goes on very. And when you take it off, it's like nice and clean. Clean, but a little more one for it. Backlight clip, and of course underneath the leg's going to be difficult because I've got the flap in the way. Okay. What else we need to do? Here. I get all. You'd have done the other leg already. That was the one to those. Yeah. Most of the leg, I think that's a few little bits here and there. Paneling in between the big panels. Big idea. Got it all. I compare legs. Yeah, I mean, I might go back over black with like navy blue parts. But beyond that, we have 2 legs. I think I might wrap it up there. Because it will take me a little while to still do the waist unit. No. Yeah, I might wrap it up there. Second. In there. There. There we go. Pop it over to my... Or my camera's here right now, not up there. You remember that. Confusing. Anybody live? Let's have a look. See. Or do we want to keep doing a little bit longer? I'll just double check something first. Mara should be going live soon. Hang on the race for a few minutes then. Have a wee gander who's on crafting what they're doing. See who else is doing Gunpla. Only a handful of people. Hey, while we look for some of the raid, if you've been enjoying the stream and lurking, do drop a follow. Much appreciated. Also, follow me over on Twitter. Or join the Discord. I think spell it correctly. Of course, I will post. Oh God, I just out. Of course, post the schedules of what we're doing for the following week. Our schedules go out ideally on a Thursday. Sometimes they actually go out on the Friday. My work week goes Friday through Thursday. That's when my schedule doesn't go. Next stream. I mean, there probably won't be a stream tomorrow. You know, I'm not working tomorrow, but I have other stuff to do. But next stream should be Tuesday on the schedule. Now, back to some more Pokemon Violet. We didn't actually get a badge we did the last time, so did a lot of leveling, find our way up that mountain, so we should be good to go to get a whole 3 badges. The next one. Gonna set up well for that. And after Tuesday, I don't know. I should know on Monday, ideally, what days I'll be available for the following week. Oh yeah, there's also, of course, YouTube. Of course, you can find loads of my archives over there. And some of it I edit down, but most of it not. Mostly just the raw archive, as is. Including like how we went, because awfully yesterday we went back to Nier. The old archives, I mean, that was like 4 months ago, so the archives for that on Twitch are gone. So they're onto YouTube. This is the previous part. Well, the previous part of this is actually still on Twitch as well. Both Twitch and YouTube. So that's handy. I think we'll get the legs done. I'll say next time. Back to Polish Conversation. Because let's see. Oh, here we're going. Look at the legs. Beautiful they are. Next up, we need to get the waist. Which, I mean, that's like 1 page worth. Well, actually, no, this as well. Okay. Yeah, so like a page and a bit. Page and a half worth. Lop on the legs. So I'll get that done next time we stream this. Hopefully, I do it sooner than a whole month. Depends on time. And after, I mean, I assume it'd be the torso after that. Yep, chest after that with a lot of parts in there. And the arms. Look at the chest. And we can get into arms and then all the weapons. Which I want to try and get a hold of the funnel tech sets, because it'd be so much good to have the funnels displayed, deployed. Be more fun that way, I think. Like so many weapons. Let's say arms, right? And oh, the head, obviously. Duh. Backpack. Oh, interesting. The action base plugs in between the backpack and the mobile suit. That's pretty cool. I thought it'd plug into the rock. Normally that's the case. Unless it has the option for either or. It might do. Interesting, interesting. So there's actually an adapter comes with this. Put it in bang there. That's pretty good considering how this will weigh a bit. I knew the Master Grade did this, but I didn't know RG did as well. It's pretty cool. A rifle, fairly simple construction. Same for the bazooka and the shield. And all the funnel. And then, yeah, little stickers at the end. All the markings. A bunch to do still. A bunch to do. But yeah, I'm trying to hold off. And I know Maro's going to go live soon, so I wonder. Red Maro. When should we be live until 6 o'clock? Or do I start building the waste? I don't really want to start building it. I don't want to have it half built, you know? Let me just chat for like 10 minutes. How about that? Or just for around. Like. Am I crazy? The jury's out on that one. Well, hey. I ain't crazy. I'm the only sane one here. Oh, well, see, I want to talk about G-Witch, but it only came up. We must not spoil G-Witch for anyone in chat who's not watched it yet. I'm excited for them too. I think of just other mecha stuff I need to kind of watch soon. Because we wanted to rewatch some of the other Gundam series. Suppose there's time between now and April for season 2 of G-Witch. Or catch up on some ones I've not watched, like G-Fighter Gundam. Or is it Gundam G-Fighter? Whatever it is. G-Gundam! Domon Kashu. His hand glows with an awesome power. I mean, that one's going to be silly, and I know it's going to be silly. That's part of the fun of that show, I think. Anything. I mean, Gundam Age, I've not watched that. But it's not on any of the streaming services, which is bad. Wait, can you still rate a channel if they're not online? Was she doing her like a right standard build? Right. Let's just look through. People are doing No, let's have a look. What just VTubers? VTubers. I'm making dice. Cool. With a crane. Gunpla. War of us building Gunpla up. I think Mario has just gone live. Perfect. Well then, let's get going, shall we? Oh, raise message. That does help if I do that. Getting the mouse on the side there. Hang on. Screen. 3, 4. Copy. Oop. And then. Hey, Wobble, just in time for the raid. Yep. Raid channel. Maru de Cinco. It was literally just gone live. Perfect timing. Get ready to rock and roll. Alrighty, everyone ready to go? And I will see you on Tuesday for Pokemon. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome week. Have an awesome life. Even. And I'll see you all around the cosmos. Until next time, Dodgestar, signing up.